Gonna wander out and update the some bird seed. I'll explain in a minute. Okay, I'm outside and I'll just explain my birds. Listen to that. As they're calling, and I have a bird feeder there, and I have a bird feeder down a little bit. It melted a lot of the snow on the trees, but we certainly got a dump the other day. So I'm gonna go. I throw some on the ground down here, and when I wander down here, if I showed you my shoes, you'd laugh your face off. Got bird feeders in various spot. Hear them chirp? They're all there. So anyways, I throw some on the ground, which also becomes feed for rabbits, I find. That they go. So we're going to throw some on the trees. Different birds seem to feed. Those feeders are full. You can see where I moved the snow yesterday. Looking back at the junk, and there's the loader at the back. I find that if I put different feed at different spots, different heights, some in the old window here, some under the bush, different birds seem to be attracted to different spots, and yet it's the exact same feed. It's on there, so I'll just throw a couple handfuls. I call them the ground feeders. There's a bunch. Oh, now that is interesting. Oh, look at this. I should zoom in there close. See that mark? And I've stepped on the other one. That's a deer. That's a deer. So probably, I'll see what I can pick up. I throw some feed. If you notice the door, I come from the door, and I throw some feed underneath. I put a little cardboard between two barbecues, between a smoker and charcoal barbecue and a gas barbecue, and I throw some feed underneath there. It's sort of protected. This I know darn well. I put some carrots out here. This is definitely rabbits will come. And my guess is they're deer. There's enough grain in this. I tend to put more grain than sunflowers there, and I suspect a deer has come up. I don't see any deer print. I see lots of other prints, lots of squirrels. So I think the squirrels like to go and say, "Hey, it's time, Mr. Kingsbury, for you to fill up the feeders." And I put some everywhere. So I've got feed. Not a lot in various different spots, and it for whatever reason seems to pick up and bring different birds. And look at this, the chief bird watcher sitting up on the windowsill on the smallest, teeniest of spots, just watching the world go by.